Hello, I'm Defragmenter. The tie knot I'm about to show you is the amazing Rosebud knot. This will take your outfit to a whole new level. To do this knot properly, you're going to want to give yourself loads of slack on the thin end of your tie. As a general rule, start with the tip of the wide end around your belly button. Now, don't worry if this looks a little weird, because when we tighten the knot at the end, it'll drop down to your belt buckle, which is where you want it to be. To start off, we're going to take the wide end, pinch it, and make a little dimple right here in the middle. Now we're going to cross both ends over, and we're going to make sure the thin end is on top. Now, with the thin end, thread it underneath and up through this opening here. Grab it from up top and bring it all the way through. Next, we're going to bring the thin end around the back and out through the other side, like this. And then we're going to bring it back up and thread it down through that opening. Grab it from below and bring it all the way down. So what we've got here is the inside of our rosebud knot. Now, with the thin end in your right hand, bring it across the front. Pick it up with your left hand, thread it underneath and up through this opening. Now you should be able to see a little loop at the front here. What we want to do is thread the thin end down through that loop. And what we end up with is a kind of inverted Windsor knot with the thin end sitting on the outside. Okay, now for the fun part. What we're going to do is take the thin end with our right hand and fold it in half, like this. We want to fold it in half, and we want to hold it like this. Then we're going to bring it up and over. And down through this opening. Grab it on the other side and bring it down like this. And notice I'm now holding it in my left hand. So this knot that's starting to form here, we want to keep it nice and tight, because what we're going to do next is bring the thin end around the bottom and loop it up the other side. Push it down through this opening again, grab it from underneath and bring it back down. Now at this point it looks like a dog's breakfast, but stay with me. In a few moments it's all going to come together. We're going to take the thin end around the bottom again, loop it back up the other side and thread it down through this opening. If we fan these 3 loops out of it, we'll notice our rosebud knot starting to take shape. This excess material that's left over on the thin end can be tucked in under the collar. We don't need that anymore. Adjust the knot and pull it up to the collar. You might want to flare those loops out a little bit more. And there you have it, the rosebud knot. Now, if you've stuck around this long, I'm going to assume you like refined tie knots. If you do, you should check out my other videos, like the one that's on screen right now. Click on the video that's on screen now, and I'll see you over there. Thank you so much for watching.